Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. To my fellow XRP holders, do you want more free money? Yes, free money, no free money. Tough choice here, right? Well, check this out. There's going to be another airdrop for holders of the Spark token. So really, if you're an XRP holder that's claiming your Spark token, then you're gonna get another airdrop if you so choose. Now, of course, there are tax implications to go along with this, and I'm going to talk about that in this video as well. Especially if you're in the United States, it's not so pretty, but I'm going to do it anyway. I mean, I care, but I don't care so much that I'm not going to take the free money. So, you know what's interesting about this, and look, I've never heard of anything like this before. I've talked about this on the channel a little bit. I just got some more information because of a new article here, but don't know if this has ever happened before. I'm not aware of it having happened before, though certainly I could have, but we're talking about an airdrop of an airdrop, which to me sounds hysterical. An airdrop of an airdrop. Will there be, though, an airdrop of this airdrop of an airdrop? That's what I want to know. That's the hard-hitting question. Hopefully we get the answer at some point in time. Also, check this out. From crypto media outlet You Today. Flare Networks considering adding Doge as F asset. Why? Question mark. Well, you know what? I would like this. As ridiculous as Dogecoin is, and that is by design, it was created purely as a joke. I would love to see this happen, and I'll tell you why. But before we go any further, if you would please delicately tap the like button, I would appreciate the support. And also go ahead and subscribe to the Moon Lambo channel, because if you do, we could be friends. Maybe even best friends. I get excited just thinking about it. Let's just see where this thing will take us. I know. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, but it just makes me so happy inside. As I record this, XRP is at 27.8 cents. And I want to note that the Spark token, the only market in the world where it's trading, and this is technically just an IOU because it's not been replaced, set out into the wild yet. That won't be until probably May of this year, based on what I've seen. That would be the best guess. But still, the Spark token IOU is trading at 16.8 cents. So you know what I do to make myself feel better about the depressed price of XRP, thanks to that asshat Jay Clayton, who used to be with the SEC. What I do is a little bit of simple math. Let's just round up and say XRP's 28 cents. And let's round up and say Spark is 17 cents. It makes adding numbers together easier anyway. So that would put XRP, if you smash it together, like 45 cents. So when I look at it like that, I'm like, I feel a little bit less bad. Plus, really, we haven't even seen alt season yet, so XRP will be a part of it. It's more of a question to what degree. I mean, that's my unprofessional opinion. I suspect it will be. And I think that the Spark token will too, especially since it's going to be released by May. The only downside is, and I'm not going to go into great detail in this video, but you don't get all of your Spark token with the initial airdrop. You only get 15% of what you're going to be owed to start anyway. But hey, you know what? Regardless, I don't so much mind. Free money is free money is free money. So shout out to a painting contractor who tagged me in this first piece along with a few of my fellow XRP YouTubers. Thank you very much, painting contractor. I appreciate it very much. And so into this piece we go. Second airdrop coming to XRP holders. Here's the latest on YIELDFLARE. A little-known second airdrop is on its way to holders of XRP who are already set to receive the highly anticipated Spark token airdrop from Flare Networks. In December, the Ripple-backed crypto startup Flare executed a snapshot of participating XRP holders and distributed its Spark, which is FLR for short, by the way, token to them at a rate of 1.0073 Spark per XRP owned. So you get a little baby boo bit more than one Spark token for every XRP owned. You know what? I'll take it. It's better than just one. Anyway, in total, Flare is set to distribute, I'll just round this, 45.8 billion with a B Spark tokens to XRP holders in the first half of this year. So the supply of Spark tokens is less than half of that of XRP. And so you might think, effectively, that it's well, like what would it be if there were the same demand that the price would be twice as much? That's actually not how it works, though. So to some degree, and I don't know a good way of calculating this, but to some degree, the total cap of any coin. So in the case of XRP, 100 billion minus, I know there's a little bit of deflation, like XRP gets burnt with every transaction. Let's just say 100 billion. Like, so that's a known number. That's playing into the psychological aspects of people's considerations when buying and selling. But I think only to some degree. You know what really matters more than that is liquidity. It depends on how much XRP is available on the market at any moment in time. And I don't know exactly what that is as we stand here, but the vast majority of XRP, forget Ripple's escrow for the sake of this conversation, that's not available either, but the vast majority of XRP that's in circulation is it's being hodled. It's just same for Bitcoin. It's being hodled. And so people can only fight for what is available. So whether there's a total of 45 billion Spark tokens or 100 billion, okay, it matters a little bit. I'll cede that point, but not nearly as much as what's actually being traded on the market at any given point in time. So I don't know that it functionally matters, but see, to me, that's not such a bad thing. I mean, if XRP could get up to almost $4 with less than 0.002% of humans ever having held XRP at any given point in time, and it was less than that, what's it going to take during the biggest crypto bull run in history to get this thing worth substantially more? I don't know. And look, I don't have a financial background. I'm not offering financial advice, so don't buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. I just think it's fun to talk about this stuff. But anyway, the token is part of a new smart contract ecosystem that's designed to bring Ethereum-type functionality to the XRP ledger. Now, Flare Finance, which is built on the Flare blockchain and designed to power swaps, stable currency, yield farming, asset-backed loans, insurance, and yield mining, plans to offer those same participants another airdrop. The company says it will airdrop YIELDFLARE token, DFLR, to users who receive Spark. DFLR holders can then swap those tokens for YIELDFLARE, Flare Finance's official token. And so again, I know it gets a little convoluted because there's now two entities calling themselves Flare. The first one is Flare Network. The second entity is Flare Finance. They do not have anything to do with each other. But from what I've seen, Flare Network, which started all this, seems to, thus far anyway, be approving of what Flare Finance is doing. They think what the project's interesting, this or that. I'm not even going to pretend to know how the hell this actually works. I think about roughly 0% of humans know. Outside of the project, seriously. So I'm curious. It's not easy to understand, and I'm not seeing a lot of people articulating exactly how this works. But I'll keep covering it as I learn more, of course. But to this point, there's only so much information available. But here's a quote. So this is what Flare Finance said on Twitter. 1 month after the main network launch of the Flare network, Flare Finance will snapshot all balances of those who hold FLR. That's the Spark token, of course. 7 to 10 days after our snapshot, you will be proud owners of both FLR, which is Spark, and DFLR, which is YIELDFLARE. But wait, you must go one step further to begin interacting with the Flare Finance ecosystem. The last step is to swap your DFLR for YFLR YIELDFLARE, the official token of the Flare Finance ecosystem. Once swapped, endless potential awaits. I gotta tell you, that sounds like a bunch of stuff I don't want to deal with, but it's free money. So I think I'll go for it anyway. Damn it, another chore. I don't like doing stuff. All right, into this next piece. Flare Networks FLR considering adding Dogecoin as F asset. Why? Oh, good old Dogecoin. So wow. Initially, FXRP used to be the only basic asset in the Flare protocol design. Then Flare Networks dropped a bombshell with its decision to add Litecoin and, subsequently, FLTC. Meanwhile, it was stressed that Flare is open for many other valuable assets. Guess which one is being discussed right now by the Flare community and administration as a candidate for the next edition? Oh, I think you already know the answer. It's Dogecoin. Oh, good old Dogecoin that doesn't do anything and wasn't even designed to do anything. Is it magically going to get actual utility because of Flare? That would be something. That would be so wow. That would be very amaze. Anyway, yesterday on January 22nd, one Twitter user who goes by @RyanPrentice mentioned Dogecoin, the mimetic Litecoin fork from 2013, as a perspective. They mean prospective, but they wrote perspective because crypto media is full of a bunch of C students. So there you go. So I'll just fix it for him. As a prospective addition to Flare's ecosystem, the Flare team responded promptly and explained why the release of Doge may be a smart bet. And you guys see the community response too. You're going to love this stuff here. Check this out. So this is the tweet that they actually put out. Doge, interesting idea. The perfect base currency for non-fungible tokens, gaming, and digital art, question mark. So according to Flare's team, Dogecoin may be useful in the segments of digital art and non-fungible tokens. Some commentators below this tweet added that Dogecoin is also supported by a passionate community and is mined by many Litecoiners. Hugo Filion, CEO and founder of Flare Networks, the team behind the Flare blockchain, highlighted the parameters used to choose potential F assets. And here's a quote. First, the F asset protocol should bring as much value as possible that exists in crypto to one place, Flare. Amassing value makes it easier for other markets to come to Flare, which is a reasonable point, and I'm going to expand upon that in a moment. As a result, the final decision about whether a certain coin should be added to Flare mechanisms as an F asset is always up to the project's communities. And so this is where it gets kind of interesting here. Is the Flare community ready for Doge? As such, Flare Networks published a poll to find whether the crypto community wants to see Doge as the third F asset besides Litecoin and XRP. At press time, almost 10,000 crypto Twitter inhabitants have shared their opinions. And you can see that's kind of so funny. Whoever is running the Flare account, I don't know if it is Hugo, but hashtag Doge. They got a poll here. So to the affirmative, you can click on Doge on Flare, and then parentheses, he writes, so wow. And then the other option is no Doge. So to the affirmative, 52.7%, no Doge, 47.3%. So it's actually pretty close. I think that to anybody that's hitting no on this, I encourage you to rethink it. If I could just share, I think this is the tweet. Yeah, here we go. Take a look at this. This is from Flare Community, which is not an account that's officially affiliated with Flare. It's an individual that just is psyched about Flare. So cool enough. Anyway, this individual wrote the following in a tweet. Wondering why additional F assets on the Flare network is beneficial to you as a Spark token holder? Additional F assets equals higher demand for Spark. Higher demand for Spark equals increase of price. I've said it once, I'll say it again, the more F assets, the better. And I agree with that. So there's some people that say, no, I want it to just be XRP because that'll raise XRP's price. And I want a bigger pie. Because look, if XRP is the best crypto to use in conjunction with this, it's going to increase XRP's price anyway if people sufficiently value such utility anyway. But, you know, having more in the pool, I mean, think about this. You're talking about entire communities. And so, like, I joke about Doge. I mean, it's nothing personal against it or anybody that holds it. I'm sure some of you listening hold it. That's fine. You know, I'm just kind of having fun with it because it's a fun coin. You know, it's designed as a joke. That's cool. I have no problem with it. But they do have a community. And so why would we not want those people interested in buying and selling an asset that we hold? Like, to me, the clear answer is yes. So that would be better for Spark. And then it just, as time passes, assuming that the Spark token ends up being used in a meaningful way, you know, whatever assets, cryptocurrencies people want to use in conjunction with it, well, cool. If for some reason they value one over the other, I have no beef with that whatsoever. And by the way, if you type in "so wow" into the Google machine and then click on images, this is what you get. I love it. You guys are aware of the meme sensation, the Shiba Inu Doggy coin. Because the meme is what started this, I believe, and so this would have been what, like 6, 7, 8 years ago. I don't know. It's been a long time. I remember the meme from back in the day, and it's just a Shiba Inu, and then stuff like the raider, how pronounce, very disagreement, so mystery, such unsure. You know, just like not quite like you can understand what this dog is trying to communicate, but it's not proper English. I don't know. I think it's funny. Plus, I'm a dog guy. I love dogs so much. I have a little 6-year-old terrier mix myself. Her name is Peeve because she is indeed my pet peeve. I'm a dog guy, so I can appreciate this here. Now, how about this? For you people in the United States, and I'm in the Midwest of the United States, so this affects me. But look at this. Here's a piece from CoinTracker titled, How Are Cryptocurrency Airdrops Taxed? I'm going to be real brief on this. I just wanted to mention this. I've actually covered this before, but not everybody watches every video I put out. But you should, and I'm offended that you don't. Really grinds my gears. But check this out. In the US, the IRS originally released cryptocurrency guidance in 2014 and followed it up on October 2019 with additional cryptocurrency tax guidance. Airdrops are free coins that are sent to your wallet. Coins are generally airdropped to your wallet by ICO issuers or an existing blockchain network, like Spark, for example, which they cite here in this article, to increase awareness, improve marketing and publicity for the project. Sometimes you may get coins through airdrops, and you may not even know about it until you check your CoinTracker account. And so the IRS has specified that new coins received through an airdrop are taxed as ordinary income. Therefore, you owe income taxes on new coins you have in your wallet as a result of an airdrop, regardless of whether you intended to own these coins or not. The amount of income is the fair market value of the airdropped coins at the time they are received in your wallet. So just beware of this. If you're claiming your Spark tokens, depending on how much you get and at what it's worth, this could bump you into an entirely higher, like different tax bracket. That kind of sucks. Because like, what if you get taxed at that higher rate and then this thing like tanks and goes to zero? Not that I think it will. I'm just saying like, there's got to be a better way to do this, but that's what the United States is doing right now. It's a little wacky if you ask me. But such is life. I'm still going to take my free money. But I'll wrap up there. I am not a financial advisor. Do not buy or sell anything, because of anything that I say or write, that would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.